MMORPG Mini Golf. Just imagine a huge fantasy open world where you level up your golfing by shooting holes hidden throughout the world, and battles involve having the lowest score and time in dungeon courses. The problem is, like, you're not going to have a lot of stats, right? It's mini golf. It's just like aim good, hit good, power, finesse, curve, aftertouch. Actually,
what is finesse?
Finesse is just like how good you are at mini golf.
Okay, so there's just a goodness at golf meter. Do you want there to be a thing where like you can get like a mount to ride from hole to hole?
You mean a fucking golf cart? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I think it can be. I mean, but Breath of the Wild style, right? It can be. It can be anything, right? It's not just horses in that game. Sometimes it's big horses.
Sometimes it's like you could get a golf cart made of bones.
Yeah, a bony golf cart. Yeah, for sure.
And I do the thing that I'm really getting attached to the idea. Just because, you got to brand it, you got to make it sellable. If we basically license this out as a Mr. Bucket game.
Yeah, no. What?
Like Mr. Bucket is on the cover. Mr. Bucket is back, baby. And this time he's the main enemy in a mini golf MMO.
It's bad.
No, it's good. I think you're not hearing me. I'm saying, Mr. Bucket.
I know him. Yeah, you put the balls in his mouth.
He's on the front of the game.
Okay.
It says Mr. Bucket on there.
All right. :
you put the balls in his mouth.
It's called Mr. Bucket. You put the balls in his mouth?
Yeah.
It's not a good game. It's not a good video game title.
How would you? Well,
you really think that?
I really think that you're underestimating the brand recognition of Mr. Bucket. We got to target.
You're wildly overestimating.
I don't think that I am. I think if you walk into a Walmart, you see a copy of Mr. Bucket's Stroke Wars on the shelf. You're like, oh, Mr. Bucket's back.
I think it's Mr. Bucket's Stroke Wars. That does sound fucking good, though. Damn it. I want lots of customizations. Different balls, different clubs, different hats and shirts and pants, different hair.
I want people to feel free to make literally any type of Mr. Bucket they want to make. They can make it. They could put a hat on their Mr. Bucket. The world is your oyster in terms of the type of Mr. Bucket that you're going to play as. Did I not mention that? They're all Mr.
No, they can't all be Mr.
Everyone's
Buckets.
Mr.
Nick,
Bucket.
you're fucking ruining it. They can't all be Mr. Bucket.
I think it would be good if you could choose, everyone's name is obviously going to be Bucket, but if you could sort of choose the title. We got Mr. Bucket, Mrs. Bucket, Dr. Bucket, Air Bucket, Frau Bucket, Admiral Bucket, Ambassador Bucket, Baron Bucket.
Ambassador Bucket's it.
You could be Dame Bucket, Darth Bucket, DJ Bucket.
This is a good game, except for all the Mr. Bucket stuff.
I think the Mr. Bucket stuff is in a lot of ways, it's the best part of the game. What about Judge Bucket, Lady Bucket, Justice Bucket, Mademoiselle Bucket,
Chief Justice Bucket,
Chief Justice Bucket, Senator Bucket, Sister Bucket? So you can have kind of a nun bucket.
Vice President Joe Bucket.
Bucket.